What's going on, guys? Welcome to my Bloodborne level 4 boss fight video. This is going to be against Mergo's Wet Nurse. This is going to be a no upgrades, no level up, no ruins, no guns, but I will be using a shit ton of items. So here we go. I'm going to be using the pellets, of course, going to be using also the fire and bolt paper, oil urine, and the Molotov cocktails and the rope Molotovs. So let's get started. So most of the time for this fight, what you're going to do is, at least what I did, you're going to hug over to the left side of the boss, and you're going to always try to get on the side of the boss, and you're going to always try to get behind it and hit it as much as you can. But you also have to remember too, is when you're using the pellets, you always want to get the meter up as fast as possible. So usually what I do is I'll either charge or transform hit, because transform hitting and charging are the best ways to get the meter up as quickly as possible. And then of course having the fire paper and or the bolt paper increases damage as well. So now when the boss does this kind of attack, you'll see him just kind of sit there, look up in the sky, and the screen will start to get dark. It looks kind of like purplish, and it gets a little dark. It gets annoying when he does this when he's about halfway down to about half HP, because a clone comes out, but luckily there's no clone right now because his HP is not that down. But you'll see later on why it's very, very, very annoying. But in this state, usually what you can do is try to get behind the boss, because the boss doesn't necessarily follow you. So I guess that's kind of a good thing. So you can still get behind it, still do attacks, and even though the boss sees you while you're in the front, you can still get behind it. So pretty much what I tried to do here, don't ask me why I did this, I just tried to get rid of my oil urines and my Molotovs and just damage the boss that way. I pretty much did that when I ran out of when my pellets ran out and my fire paper ran out. So I was like, let's start throwing oil urines and Molotovs. So you could pretty much use them whenever you want. So I decided to use them now just to get some damage off. So I missed that one. I missed a few actually, but you want to do your best to make sure all the oils you throw count, and the Molotovs. As you can see, I did miss some of my Molotovs, and kind of sucks because later on in the video, the boss, almost dies, and if I would have just hit him with the oils and Molotovs, all of them, most likely he probably would have died, and I just wasted more minutes, but you guys will see later on. So now I will go into the attacks now, since I haven't gone through the attacks. And for some reason I'm using rope Molotovs now, which is, I guess, a good idea. So now he does that slow attack, I just use my rope Molotovs. Now he's making the screen turn dark, so I'm just going to use a few rope Molotovs, and then I'll get into the attacks. Sorry about that, you guys. So now his clone is here. It's about close to halfway to HP. Pretty much what I do is I'll try to spit in a big circle, but what you want to do when this happens is you're going to want to watch both Mergos. So you're going to want to turn around the camera and see where the other one is. You'll be able to find the other one because his claws, both of their claws will light up. So you'll be able to detect where both Mergos are. And the clone Mergo, it is possible that the Mergo can appear out of bounds, which sucks because I have gotten hit before, and you'll try to find where the other Mergo is, and then you'll end up finding out when you get hit. So you got to be very careful. And then there I hurried up and turned around because I noticed that the original Mergo was right there, and by the time I found that out, the clone appeared there too as well, and I was able to escape. So now, okay, now for the attacks. I really apologize, you guys. So I'll start off with this one as soon as he does something. So now that attack there, he'll do like a little sweep. He'll do one most of the time, but when you get his HP about halfway, or if you're in front of him, he'll do more swipes. So there goes the more swipes I was talking about. So he'll do up to 3, and then when you get his HP halfway, when he does the first one, he'll do a second one, but the animation will be different from him swiping from his right, I believe. So he'll do like a really super fast sweep attack, which is really hard to dodge after dodging the first swipe. So usually I just run back. And then this attack here, you'll see his claws kind of go up and he'll twirl around. Usually just wait close to a second, and then you'll get the time of it once you keep doing it after a while, but he'll usually try to hit you, and they go up at a really high angle. So as long as you hug over to the left and dodge, you should be able to dodge the claw attack. If you try to do it from the right side, most likely you'll probably end up getting hit. So here comes the clone game again. Like I said, you're just going to spin around in a circle. You're just going to watch where the primary Mergo is, and then watch out for the clone. Most of the time you're able to dodge the clone very easily as long as you're running, because his attacks are very slow. You just have to watch out for the primary clone, because that one moves a lot and can get you. And then of course you gotta watch out for your stamina, since I am doing this at level 4. It's not very fun, so you can't just spam your stamina. You kind of have to. Usually what I do is wait till the clone gets close to me, run away a bit, and then I'll just kind of stop, and then I'll just keep running. So now it's gone. And then of course too, you want to keep up with your pellets and your fire or bolt paper. So that when he sticks his hands up, his inner claws, when he sticks his inner claws up really quickly, he's going to start cutting you. So you just want to evade. Just get out of there. Don't even try to pressure him. And that attack here, right here, it's going to take a little bit of timing, but he's going to try to claw you. You're just going to get behind him and charge, and then you should have enough time to transform, hit him as well to do major damage. This attack here, he'll bring all of his claws up in the air. Just get behind him and charge, hit him, and then just transform, hit him if you can. That attack there, like I was saying, is very dangerous. You don't want to get near that attack anymore. For some reason I did there, and you saw me dodge because I thought he was going to do it. Like I said, this attack here, just get behind him. You're going to have to time it though. That attack there, it won't hit from behind, so you can keep pressuring him. So then now I'm going to use my pellet and my fire paper. So I'm going to back away. There's both of his swipes. And then he does a different third animation too as well, I just noticed. That attack there is like his little jump in attack. When you're kind of far away, he'll try to do a jump attack at you. Just dodge forward, you should be fine. And then you should be able to get a few hits in there. So now he's going to do his stupid dark mist attack again. Got a few hits, and then you're gonna have to run away, and then just pretty much play the runaway game. It's annoying, but this is probably the best way. So just keep running, watch out for the clone, and then just make sure you're watching where the primary Mergo is. Like I said, the clone can and will go out of bounds if you stand very close to the edge of the stage. So now Mergo, I knew where he was, so I decided to turn around, because like I said, you don't want to try to run past Mergo because you're going to end up getting hit. So best thing to do is, if you're too close to him, just run the opposite direction and you should be good. So now I have to do that again. Luckily the mist went away. So now I'm just going to use my pellets and my fire paper. So just going to build up some meter here. There's his twirl around attack. Just going to build up meter by transform hitting him, which is helping out a lot. So he's doing this twirl around attack again. He's doing that a lot. I'm not really sure why he was doing that a lot, but it gave me time to charge and to transform hit him. So great combo there, great combination. And then there's his both of his inner hands. Like I said, when they go up very quickly, that means he's going to start cutting, so you just want to back away. And there he goes again. He's gonna try to hit me, so I just backed away. There's his jump in attack. Got a couple hits there. There's his attack. Another attack here. You just, like I said, simply get behind him, charge and transform, hit him. He is using his stupid black mist attack again. He's doing this a lot, and I got a little bit impatient because he kept doing it, and it was very annoying because you can easily get hit just any time if you're not paying attention. That attack, luckily, if you're close, you won't get hit and shouldn't. So just keep this up, keep running, watch out for the clone, watch out for the Mergo himself, and like I said, you should be fine. He's over there on the other side, so I can still run. I'm perfectly fine. And there goes the clone that's out of bounds. So most of the attacks you can avoid, you just run and just make sure you're not near the primary Mergo, and you should be good. So there we go. I was able to avoid those attacks. Running out of items here. There's his jump in attack. Just simply roll or dodge in front of him. Do my transform hits on him so I can get up the meter. And like I said, that attack, you do not want to get close to him because he has an attack that will hit you very, very, very quickly. I don't even know if it's even possible to dodge. If it is, it's going to be very close. But like I said, since I'm doing this on level 4, no damage, you don't want to take the risk of getting hit. So there's a little twirl around attack. So you always want to get behind Mergo when he does attacks because you'll be able to get more hits off, because usually when you hit him from behind, he'll back away, and usually you'll still be able to get a hit off when you transform your weapon when he backs away, because usually he'll back away forward and turn around, and you'll be able to still hit him. And then when he puts his head down like that, he'll just disappear. You just find him really quickly and then just, you know, keep a eye out on him so you don't lose him. And sometimes too, if you're lucky, you can actually stun Mergo. So when you stun him, he'll just kind of, you know, flinch and put his head down. So if he's doing that, you know, the dark mist attack, and if you happen to, you know, stagger him, he'll stop doing it. So that's it's a pretty neat thing to do, but it's kind of hard to do because I believe it's random. And I don't think it happens after a certain amount of hits, but you guys let me know. This looks easy, but this can be very annoying, like I said. So as long as you're doing what I'm doing, should be fine. Luckily, there's not 3 Mergos because this fight would be stupid. I mean, the fight was already stupid, but it could be worse. So now it looks like, yeah, I was getting close to Mergo, so I decided to turn the other way, but luckily the mist went away. So I'm just going to get close to him a little bit, just to kind of see what he's doing. And there's a twirl attack, build up that meter, but I can't because I ran out of pellets. I forgot, whoops. So now this fight's going to take even longer. There's a twirl attack, just simply move to the left, try to get some hits off. And then try to do this safely because I do not want to get hit. And Mergo was acting a little weird here, but it's alright. There's this little cut attack. Just get behind him, charge attack, get my little transform hit off, and then try to do the same thing here. And quickly was able to get it off, which was quite nice. Like I said, that attack there, he just disappears. You just got to hurry up and find him. There he is. There's all of his 4 claws. He brings them up, easily dodged. This attack there, like I said, move away, because he will hit you very quickly. I'm not sure if he actually does the move in this video. We'll find out. I'll let you guys know. Yeah, haven't seen it yet. Alright. Got some good damage there. He's doing the same move. That's good. Try to get him from behind. I did not, because I wasn't behind him. So I was able to get in after the 3rd hit there, but sometimes he'll do a different attack on the 3rd animation of that sequence, and like I said, the same thing on the 2nd attack. Oh, so there's his hands. He brings him up quickly. Like I said, he's just going to try to cut you. And then sometimes he'll do it 2 more times after the first time. So you just have to pay very close attention. So I'm just going to keep this up here. Don't want to get close to him when he does that, but when he does all 4 of his claws, brings them up and slams them down, that's okay. You can get close to those. Okay, there's a sweep right there. So the second part that you guys saw there, that's the one that is very, 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 very fast. So if you dodge the first and you think, oh, okay, I'm safe, you're most likely going to get hit. But that he starts doing that when he's about halfway down to HP, at least from what I experienced. So he's almost dead here, just going to keep it up here. He's doing the same attacks, which is good, so I am able to charge and try to hit him with the transform hit. But usually what happens is when you hit Mergo in the front and when you try to charge and transform hit, you're only going to be able to get the charge off. So I try to get greedy here and I tried to finish him off, but there was no chance in hell. So I had to play the runaway game and try to do this one more time. I almost got hit by his dash attack, jump in. Would have been pissed if I got hit, so luckily I was able to avoid that. So almost finished here, you guys. Able to avoid that. I am out of items, so I have to do this the long way now. Almost got hit there. That was very close. Just going to keep this up and just pay attention to where the primary Mergo is. So there's the other Mergo. It was kind of close to me and jumped in. And kind of confused me, but luckily he did jump in because I was going to run over there towards him, but behind him, but I had to change my mind and run over to the right. So as you can see, it was getting a little dicey there because I didn't really know where I should go, but I was just making sure I was running away from both of them. So I'm going to try to finish him off here, just going to get some hits off. Going to avoid that attack at all costs because I do not want to risk getting hit. He's using an attack that's very easily to dodge, thank God. A few more hits here, he did it again, thank God, so I'm able to get some chip shots in here and almost finish him off here. Able to dodge that attack. I just wanted to do normal attacks, don't know why I did not charge, but like I said, I really just wanted to end the fight, and luckily I did here. So Mergo is defeated, and as you can see, I'm doing my victory dance because I'm happy as hell because this boss really pissed me off at certain times of this fight. But I finally got it out the way. So moving on to the next bosses that are left, and I will be doing the extra bosses too as well. Which is, you know, was it Logarius? Forgot the other ones, but I'll be doing the other ones too. So I will see you guys in the next video.